Hello everyone, I'm Simran Manglani from the Bodhi Journal, and today we are going to make a garden window bookmark. But before we start, please subscribe and hit that bell icon to stay updated. You can also follow our Instagram page where we upload journaling reels frequently. So, what are we waiting for? Let's get started. In order to make this bookmark, you'll need this A4 cutting mat, a paper cutter pen knife to make those delicate trimmings, some pages from an old book that will be used for layering in the garden window bookmark, a white cartridge sheet or any white paper that is thick enough to be used as a bookmark. You will need a punching machine. Next you need is a glue stick, and that's it. Let's start with the process. We are going to start with the first layer of the bookmark. Here are the measurements that I have used for it, but you can tweak the size according to your needs. We're going to follow this particular template for the bookmark, and in order to achieve that, we'll cut both the upper edges in this manner. Now we are going to use a punching machine to make a hole here so that we can attach a tassel or a ribbon later on. Now we'll make a small incision in the center, and once that is done, we'll tear out the page and we'll make sure that it's done in an oval shape. And you don't have to be very precise about this, you can be messy. We just have to make sure that we have made a window in the middle. You can trim the shape as per your liking, as you can see me doing that here. As you can see, this looks like a window, and this would serve as the starting point for the bookmark. When this is done, we'll do the same with this book page. So we'll trim this page in the size of the bookmark. You'll follow the same procedure, that is, you make an incision in the center and then you pave way to make a hole. You just have to make sure that the window is smaller than the previous layer. I'm using the brown sheet as the next layer for the bookmark, as I think it will enhance the overall look. And I will follow the same procedure, that is, I'm cutting the brown sheet in the size of the bookmark. Then we'll make an incision in the center which will pave way for the window portion, and again we'll make sure that it's smaller than the previous layer. Since the right portion of the brown layer isn't visible much, I'm going to tear out some bits of this layer so that the underneath layer is exposed. Similarly, I've added this one more layer, and this is how our bookmark will align itself. This would be my base layer, which will be followed by this brown layer, which will then be followed by this book page layer, and my topmost layer would be this white sheet layer. I'm going to make some changes to this layer and remove some extra bits to enlarge the window. Next, we will start attaching the layers together, and we are going with the topmost white layer first. I'm going to trim the edges to give it a cleaner look, and follow by gluing together the next set of layers. Now we'll start embellishing this area, and we'll use a lot of clear stickers for that. I'm going to use these En Vogue vintage clear stickers, and I'm going ahead with this particular one. I'm going to place the sticker in such a way where it appears that the lady is seated. Next, I'm going to use these watercolor green clear stickers that come in a sheet of 4, and I'm going to use them to embellish this area around. Next up, I'm going to use the butterflies from this vintage biospecimen clear sticker pack, and this pack also comes in a set of 4. These little butterflies and insects help in achieving that woodland garden vibe we are aiming for. Next, I'm going to add a brown paper as the last layer. I had forgotten to do that earlier, but you can do that while you're making your layers. Next, I'm going to use these grid craft stickers which come in a set of 50. I'm going to use one of them and see how much I need. I think this much portion is sufficient for us, so let's start trimming the paper. You then just simply peel it off and paste it on the paper. I'm going to use this Word and Coat paperback from the Cottagecore Journal Kit. Since we are making a garden window themed bookmark, let's go ahead with this word. Now simply apply glue and paste it. I'm going to use this thread to make a twine for the bookmark. We will first join the two ends and make a knot. Our knot is ready. Now I'm gonna insert the twine through the hole and pass the end with the knot through the loop. Now I'm going to remove the knot and free the ends. That's about it. Our garden window bookmark is ready and it looks so beautiful and enchanting. The garden window technique is actually inspired by a fellow creator Tersh, also known as Bambi, and we absolutely admire her work. We have attached the link to her version of the tutorial in the description box below. All the products used in the tutorial are also mentioned in the description box. We hope you enjoyed learning something new today and this video inspires you to keep creating. See you all in the next video. Bye.